Hey, Jen, what's up?
Hey, good morning, Alejandro.
I'm so excited to be here with you.
All right, welcome to the inaugural episode of Looking Forward, where we explore transformative solutions to today's enterprise challenges. I'm Jen, Director of Operations at Ampersand Consulting.
Jen is the amazing Director of Operations at Ampersand Consulting. I don't know where we would be without her. And I'm Alejandro. I'm the CEO of Ampersand Consulting. And today we're diving into a critical issue faced by a lot of businesses worldwide. A general sense that there's a declining customer satisfaction due to the overuse of digital interactions without the necessary customization and personalization of those interactions.
Did you know that customer experience is projected to overtake both price and product as the primary brand differentiator? So it's clear that this need is critical and that businesses really do need to prioritize these personalized interactions.
And today we're going to talk about 3 specific solutions that may be able to address this problem. The first one is the AI chatbots. The second one is personalized recommendation engines. And the third one will be sentiment analysis tools. These technologies are pivotal in redefining customer engagement strategies for modern businesses. Let's start with AI chatbots and how they're elevating customer service efficiency beyond human capacity.
So we know that AI chatbots utilize natural language processing to provide instantaneous responses to customer queries and issues. They operate 24/7 to ensure seamless customer support without the need for human intervention.
All right, let's look at the pros and cons, shall we?
Big pro, they can enhance response time and availability of responses 24/7.
Fair, and that's the obvious one. Con, initial setup and customization may require a more significant investment than most would imagine just by looking at the technology from the surface.
Right, which means depending on the size of your business, it might be harder to utilize. Pro, efficiently scales customer service operations, so it allows, as you're growing as a business, to scale more easily without the need for more potential staff.
A con would be there's a limited ability to handle complex interactions. These chatbots are able to handle most surface level interactions, but once it gets a little bit too complicated, then they're going to require the intervention of a human. And that actually is not an ideal experience for the customer, where there's a lag or just disalignment between the automated responses and the human response that comes afterwards.
Right. On the pro side, it can reduce operational costs associated with human agents. So again, helpful for scaling or for small businesses to implement.
And I don't personally agree with this con, but I do know that some people feel this way. And that is that some people may be hesitant to engage with an AI bot and may, from a personal preference, rather engage with a human. So that is a con to the implementation of this technology, which I believe is diminishing over time as the automated bots are getting much better in imitating the human way of communication.
Yeah, I think they're getting much better. And I think it's also a generational change that we're seeing evolve over time as well, that expectation of the personal interaction. Cool. Speaking of personal experience,
we've helped some of our clients implement some of these AI chatbots. And we've seen that it reduces response times across the board by around 60%, which significantly improves customer satisfaction.
However, we've also observed many instances where customers have felt frustrated, like we've mentioned, with the lack of empathy and understanding from AI chatbots, values that are very important to us. And that also can negatively impact that overall satisfaction score. So there's a balance there.
100%, Jen. Balancing automation with human touch remains crucial.
Let's explore solution number 2, personalized recommendation engines and how they tailor experience to individuals' preferences.
So these engines, they leverage machine learning algorithms to analyze customer behavior and preferences. And they use that analysis to deliver real-time personalized product and content recommendations. This is something that we experience. I think everybody can relate to. Social media being one of the drivers and early adopters of this technology. Pros and cons. So pro, they boost customer engagement and conversion rates.
Con, they do require a robust amount of data infrastructure, and the quality of those data inputs is super important.
They also pro, enhance cross-selling and upselling opportunities.
Con, they do pose challenges in maintaining both data privacy and security, which is huge.
You can't argue against cybersecurity these days, but I'll give you another pro. They improve customer retention through the tailored experiences.
And on the con side, the initial implementation is quite complex, and there may be a need for skilled data scientists. So that's something to consider.
Yet, personal data and privacy is so important. It's so important to retain the customer trust that is so delicate, right? And so there's ongoing challenges that require very careful management, very careful consideration.
Right, Jay, you're right. Transparency and data ethics are non-negotiable, as we see all the time. We need to weigh the pros and cons here pretty heavily before making this decision.
All right, first two solutions.
All right.
Pretty good. Let's go to the third and final solution. Let's talk about the sentiment analysis tools. So sentiment analysis tools, they help you understand customer emotions at scale.
They utilize natural language processing to analyze customers' feedback, reviews, and social media sentiments to offer actionable insights into customers' perception.
All right, let's do some pros and cons, shall we?
Pro, they provide real-time feedback on customer sentiment and brand perception, so they have some pretty decent insight into how people are feeling.
Con, accuracy may vary based on language and context.
Pro, they enable proactive management of the customer experience.
Con, integrating with the existing systems and data sources can and often is very challenging.
On the pro side, they do support strategic decision-making based on sentiment trends.
Con, continuous monitoring and updates are necessary to maintain relevance. It's not a set it and forget it technology.
No, definitely not. This does take a lot of maintenance.
So on a personal level, sentiment analysis tools have helped us identify emerging customer trends and sentiment shifts before they impact brand reputation negatively, which has been invaluable to some of our clients in the past.
Yeah, I think it depends on their priorities, right? Because even still, achieving accurate sentiment analysis across these diverse customer demographics can require that ongoing refinement and adaptation of algorithms. It's not something you can set and forget. If it's a priority, it needs to be maintained.
Absolutely. Context is key in interpreting sentiment data effectively. And I think context is king, generally speaking.
Yeah. All right, so let's round it up. I think really what we've said through our pros and cons is that the solution varies based on the individual's business needs, right? It's not really a one-size-fits-all. It could be a combination of several things, but depending on your needs, there might be one solution that's best for you. For enhancing customer service efficiencies and availability, AI chatbots are recommended. To drive personal customer experiences or to boost engagement, personalized recommendation engines are ideal. And for gaining actionable insights into customer sentiment and enhancing brand perceptions, sentiment analysis tools are indispensable.
Now, if you're ready to elevate your customer interactions, stay tuned as we explore more solutions in upcoming episodes. Follow us on LinkedIn for more insights and updates.
And a special shout out to our dedicated team at Ampersand for their unwavering commitment to delivering exceptional client experience.
That concludes today's episode of Looking Forward. If you have any feedback, we'd love to read it in the comment section. Join us next time as we continue our journey through innovative strategies and technologies shaping the future. Until then, keep looking forward.